All right, here in our second match, definitely a keep. Very nice hand. We can cast Grasp. Can't quite cast our Void Shatter yet. That's all right. All right, black, green. Not immediately apparent to me what we're playing against, but could very likely be the Infinite Combo deck with Brood Monitor and Displacer. Or a Sylvan Advocate. Yeah, that card's good too. So we can grasp that now, or also set up for a Languish. Maybe setting up for Languish is better. And I'm playing the Majoring Network to start getting the storage counters going, but we'll see how greedy this is. I can also cast Pieces next turn instead of Read the Bones. Actually don't know which one I like more. They both generate a large amount of card advantage. Alright. So if I Pieces, I would probably have to discard. So instead we're just gonna chill here. And I guess now we're gonna grasp the Advocate. Looked like he wanted to play something, but if I'm not using my mana for anything and we're going to be drawing a bunch of cards, I don't mind doing this. All right, Advocate number 2. All the Advocates. All right, let's play the Estuary, revealing the Swamp. And I think we're going to read some Bones now. So 2 lands. I've got a land. I wouldn't mind having one more land. So why don't we put the island on the bottom. We'll keep the Sunken Hollow on top. Okay, Dark Petition. Cool. Ah, Reality Smasher. Okay. So, Languish can't deal with that. 2 Languishes can. Grasp of Darkness also doesn't deal with that. So, I may have to Ruinous Path it and then discard something. And the way to Ruinous Path it is via the Dark Petition. Could see what our opponent's doing over there, but I guess we don't really have a lot of time. So maybe we do have to Dark Petition now and then discard something. We'll figure it out. Unfortunately, Sylvan Advocate's going to turn into a big boy too. Alright. Let's take the Ruinous Path and deal with the Reality Smasher. And we'll discard a... guess of Pieces. Oh yeah, this makes your land creatures bigger too. I should have remembered that. Advocate really is a lot of cards tied into one, is it not? So we may just transgress and see what we're dealing with, and then I guess we die. What could I pieces for? I suppose we can look at that since he already knows about pieces of the puzzle, so why don't we pieces first? Anticipate and transgress. Okay, well, those aren't going to do it. So let's transgress our opponent, see what they're up to. Traverse, ultimate price, Llanowar waste. Alright, let's concede. And let's bring in some cards here. So I think we want the Ruinous Paths, because they deal with the Advocate. Language kind of doesn't, so we probably want the Grip too. And I guess I can Obliteration Advocate too. It doesn't seem terrible in a match where I feel like we can win pretty easily outside of that card. Transgress does deal with it, so on the play we probably want that too. Probably even on the... Oh, it doesn't. Advocate is 2 mana. A 2 mana 2/3. Card is insane. This deals with his big dude, but we don't know what else is in that deck, or maybe I should, but I don't. So we've got the counter spells. Those are good. Clash on the play seems better. Do I have another ultimate price out of sideboard? I don't. Grasp deals with his man lands, though. Maybe we cut a Grasp and a couple Languishes. Maybe just 2 Grasp, 2 Languish cut. Although, how good is the Silumgar's command here? He's probably got Planeswalkers, I imagine. Although, he's playing Reality Smasher, which is strange. Or is it? I mean, like I said, I don't know the meta too well, so I'm kind of learning as I go here, which is hence why we're doing tournament practice. But this seems okay to me. We still have a lot of spot removal, and this can deal with both of those threats that we could not deal with the Languish. And keeping the Languishes in still seems fine to me. All right, let's do this. All right, we'll play first. I mean, this hand's not great. We do have a lot of card draw, though. So I think I'm going to keep it. I mean, if you think about it, we have, like, Read the Bones, we have Pieces of the Puzzle, right? We also have Dark Petitions. So, and Transgress is at least going to show us what we need to deal with. Crush of Tentacles, all right. Reality Smasher, Ever After, Pulse of Marasa. All right, well, he's going to have a Recruiter next turn that we can't deal with, but let's get rid of the Reality Smasher. So now he can't get it back with Ever After. Hmm. Well, no play's good news. Okay. Well, next turn we can Silumgar's command, which doesn't seem terrible. Who knows? Maybe I'll play a Planeswalker here and we can really go to town. Get a nice 5-mana 2-for-1. Read the bones. Well, I think we want to deal with the Howler. So I could have killed it to not make his creature spell cheaper, but I want him to use mana on his turn. I guess he would have anyway. Alright. So I guess let's bounce a land. And kill his creature. Well, no play. I guess that's good. Another command. I think we're going to read the bones this time. Looking for some action here. So we can get lands. We already have 6, so I guess we're looking for something quite a bit sexier than that. Well, seems like lands. I don't know if 3 zombies is going to be enough. Maybe Silumgar's command's not that great. It does counter Ever After. Ob Nixilis. Well, thank God I have this handy-dandy Silumgar's command, I guess. Alright. So, permanent and destroy a Planeswalker. So I guess we'll bounce Vista again and destroy this. Is 4 zombies enough? Not so sure. Kind of feels like no. Played a different land than the Canopy Vista. Pulse of Marasa bringing back the Recruiter. And replaying the Recruiter. Okay. Let's not forget to put a storage counter here. Alright. Let's reveal this. So, I don't know. I'm not really feeling 4 zombies here, but I think we're going to go for it. Worst case, I can crush at some point when I draw another spell. So for now, we'll rise unimpressively. Crush if I have to at some point. Ah, still immediately onto our plans. It's a good top deck. So it's Languish. And why don't we Crush now? Ah, Dragon Lord Jamoka. It's a big boy. Second Rising of the Tides, not so bad. We at least get quite a few more zombies this time, although this is kind of busted all of our win cons at this point, so pretty much all in. We do have Ruinous Path. I'm going to play land. A lot of lands are still kind of valuable for us, I think. Maybe not, but with Dark Petition, you never know. I didn't do the math on, you know, Dark Petition plus Awakening a Ruinous Path, I'm sure is quite the mana sink. Creature, sorcery, instant, planeswalker. That is Delirium. So, Reality Smasher for Xaxes lethal. Alright. This still felt like a winnable match. I think I was probably still in sort of limited mode. Keep 5 landers, because that's okay. I probably just need to mulligan hands like that. I think you could probably get away with a hand like that against a controlling deck, but I think our opponent's deck was quicker than I realized, so bad choice in retrospect. But what would we have gotten if we anticipated? Well, we would have found our Ruinous Path to deal with that, so we weren't looking that terrible despite having sort of a land-heavy hand, actually. All right, let's go to our final match of the day.